Good afternoon, Poky Nation. It's time for the Poky Principal broadcast.
Hi, everybody. This is Mrs. Delanis. We are back for another celebrity interview, and this morning we have Miss Caitlin Pankau. So welcome, Caitlin. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great, great. So I'm going to have you just take a minute, tell us what you teach, get a little bit about your background, and then we'll go into my questions.
Awesome. Sounds good. So I'm originally from Nevada, and I came to Idaho to go to Boise State University, and I got my English teaching degree, and I've been teaching English since, 2011, I think. But I like Idaho. I've always lived over here on the east side of the state, and, I married a native spud, and we had a little tiny taster tots, I guess you could call her. Actually, the kids call her Pan Calf because we're the Pan Cows. So, anyway, that's one of my favorites.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's just a little bit about me.
Nice. So did you and Eric meet at Boise State? Because I know he went there.
Yeah, we did. He lived in the floor above my floor in Towers Hall, and we actually met in an elevator going to a history class on a Monday night.
Aw, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool story.
Yeah, that is a cool story. All right, what's your most embarrassing life experience thus far?
Oh, gosh. Let's see. I don't know. I guess when I was a freshman, I went to homecoming, and I was asked by a friend, but he was a junior, and you could only go, not homecoming, I think it was Winterfest, something. You could only go if an upperclassman asked you to go. And I'm definitely not like a girly girl or anything, but I was really excited to put on the dress and do the hair and everything like that. And as we were dancing, my dress got stepped on, and both of my straps broke, and my dress fell. And I was in a panic mode. I'll save you from the details, but I turned around, and there was my vice principal, like, checking on people. And I had known my vice principal since third grade when he was my computer teacher. And here I am with my dress, not where it should be. And it was super embarrassing. And there were no cell phones to call Mom, so I had to go find a payphone and hold my dress up, and it was pretty good. That was pretty terrible.
How mortifying. I would die.
I know. I was 14, 15. I was 15 years old.
Oh, my goodness. That would scar me for life. That's terrible.
Yeah, I don't do much for dances anymore. I love to dance, just not, unless I'm winning something, then I will dance. But, no fancy.
You just dance in your skinny jeans, right?
Yeah, exactly, and my plaid T-shirts.
Well, I have been to dozens and dozens of dances in the last, 9 years, and I don't think I've been to a dance where somebody's strap didn't break. We have a whole emergency repair kit that we take to dances with us because something happens to somebody.
Yep, absolutely. You need some reassurance. It's like a first aid kit, but for dresses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's funny.
And some of those dresses are precariously held on the body to begin with, so.
Yes. Or you think it's not, but it really is.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, boy.
That's awesome. All right, Caitlin, well, it was great having you here. Thanks for interviewing and sharing a little bit about yourself.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. This was fun.
It was fun. All right. See you guys next time.
All right. Bye.
Hey, everybody. It's Fantastic Friday. Time to take a tour of Pocatello High School. Let's see where we're going today.
All right, Poky. So have you ever wanted to go down to the nether regions, the basement of the building? Well, let's go. So as you come into this little area, it's pretty amazing because we are down underneath the building where you can see part of the foundation. So here's a really great example of how, out in where the building sits, there are lots of rocks in the dirt. And so these are rocks that they just cemented around. Instead of sandblasting them out, they just cemented and made them part of the foundation, which is pretty cool. You can see just some debris in there from welding, maybe metal dripping from the fire a long time ago. If you look above us, you can see some black markings where probably, you know, some soot damage was done. You can also see the steel reinforcements that they put right into the concrete to help reinforce and to strengthen the building. And so we'll just keep walking this way. We've turned some of this into just little mini storage areas. So you can see, you can't really see how thick the walls are, but the walls are, you know, 2 to 3 feet thick. Here's a good example here of how thick our walls are. So, you know, you've got, you know, walls this thick reinforcing, and then just some little rooms, you know, that the custodians use now to just store stuff in. This little entrance that we're showing you now is, we're looking through a metal stairway that goes underneath the parking lot that just is a random cavern. I don't honestly know what they use this for, so, but, you know, it's just full of junk right now. We just thought we'd take a peek in there and we can look at it. Sometimes we have ladders and stuff in there, but it's just kind of a random stairwell underneath the parking lot and just a big cavern. All right, we're gonna go down this really steep, narrow stairway that goes even deeper beneath the building. And this is also into some mechanical rooms and just kind of a cool, creepy old place. So let's head on down the stairs. All right, so this is a big mechanical room where there's all kinds of electrical gadgets. I don't know really what they're called, but we'll just kind of walk through here. So of course all this was put in after the building was originally built, and you can see where they used to drop coal down in here to stoke some sort of a coal furnace at some point, because you can see around this corner over here, there's an old ladder, and there are some areas, if you climb up there, where you can tell that the coal would drop down in here. There's kind of a cold storage area. And of course all that's been removed, and they brought in piping to run wires, electricity, and plumbing and all that is running through here now. So let's just walk through. So this is all gas heating and electrical. At one point, I think it might have been my first year as principal here, I came down here, and from the pipes above us there were actual stalactites growing. And so that same year we had a massive water problem, and the water collected in this room, and we lost power for about 2 weeks. And so then because we're beneath the parking lot right now, they came in and they sealed the parking lot so that it wouldn't continue to drip water down into here. And then of course now we don't have any stalactites growing. But when I first came down just to tour the school as a principal, to familiarize myself with the area, I could not believe that we actually had stalactites growing underneath Pankau High School, but we did. That's the mechanical room. So we came down that really steep stairwell. Now we're going to go up another stairwell on the other side, and this is how we'll exit. So we come out here, and then this door takes us outside to, well, someplace I'm not going to tell you because I don't want you trying to get in here.
All right, everybody, that's our show for today. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to follow the links in the comments below for the full interview of our celebrity. And remember, Poky Pride never dies. Roll Tribe.